Love where you live, even more.
This is Livermore Bucket List.
Hey, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Robin.
And we're your guides to everything cool, unique, amazing. You know, the people, the places, and experiences that make you love living in Livermore. And Robin, oh my goodness, do you hear the bells? And
I know.
We are so excited about who we are with today, right?
Yes, we are with Deacon Dave over off of Hillcrest Avenue. If you guys haven't been here, you're missing out. He is such an inspirational figure here in the community, but has really created a magical experience for anyone that's in town or out to come really feel festive for the holidays. There's opportunities for donations and ways that you can support people in need, and we were lucky enough to get to come into his home and chat with him a little bit and get an amazing tour.
Yes.
But really wanted to give you a chance to kind of talk about what gave you the idea to create something so magical. How long have you been doing this? Give us a little background.
Well, I'm a first generation Livermorean, and I wanted to do something for the people of Livermore. For a while I did some of the environment decor at St. Michael's Church, but I wanted to go beyond that for people of all faiths. And so 36 years ago I thought, well, I'm going to start small. I mean, I put up 2,000 lights and
just start small.
A very little miniature village type in the driveway, and I thought that was a lot at the time, and here we are now, Christmas 2018 at 610,250 lights.
He's an overachiever this time.
600, over 600,000.
And 10,000 lights.
Yeah. So each year the light count goes up just a little.
Yes, I remembered last year's. All my kids memorized it. 5, 7, something.
Yeah.
Of course I don't remember it, but yes,
it
went up. It went up.
Year. Yeah.
34,000 some odd. Yeah.
Okay.
But I couldn't do a display of this magnitude without the volunteers and the helpers that put in so many hours.
Yeah.
We start Labor Day weekend putting up the display, and like right now, I'm pretty much through my sketches for next Christmas theme.
So your
and
you
it's
design
top secret.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Next year.
he has a theme. You have a theme every year,
Correct.
and it's very hush hush.
That's
and
correct.
You're held. Everyone's held to secrecy.
He didn't tip us off.
No.
We have no idea.
So we don't know next year's. But this year's theme, if you're curious, is
Away in the Manger. It is the first all religious theme in 20 years. And I mean, just to give you an idea, the beautiful camels that the three kings are sitting on, it was hundreds of pounds of glue and paper and putting that together.
Wow.
And the camels look, I named them Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from the book of Daniel, but I don't know what the original camels were named, but anyway, it was fun doing.
Wow.
How do you come up? What are the deciding factors? Do people help you decide what the theme is every year?
Some will say, "Have you thought about this?" or "Have you thought about that?" And I write them down.
Yeah.
And I think it's important when I announce the theme to the staff on the last night of this year. We'll announce next year's theme, and I swear them to secrecy. I think it's important that they have some ownership to it.
Yeah.
So I allow them to add to it or to create. I do keep the papal veto because God knows what could be flying over the house or something. But anyway, it's a lot of fun doing. And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, it must be just people from your church." No, it's people from all walks of life. And
that
makes it,
extra
that
special.
makes it community-wide.
Yeah.
And sorry about that. You'll have to cut that.
Actually,
It's time.
Yeah.
That is actually, you just, and to wrap this up or kind of get close to that I think is why it's so special and so embraced by people, like you said, of every religion or no religion. It's still a
That's
spot
correct.
where you can come with your family.
Feel the magic of Christmas.
And just enjoy
feel the magic of the holidays.
There's that aspect of the joy and the delight and the fun and getting the spirit. But there's also a behind-the-scenes thing that most people don't know. It was like one foggy night, I went out and very few people. There was, I came in this way, and I thought I heard someone crying on the bridge. So I walked over to Proposal Bridge, and there was a young lady there, and I said, "Are you all right?" And she says, "Oh, Reverend Deacon, I'm fine." She says, "My husband was killed 6 months ago in an auto accident. We loved coming here."
Oh.
And so this was something for her.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And the lady that dropped to her knees and almost, she was hugging my ankles.
Yeah.
And I almost fell over, and the lady that was with her was trying to pick her up, and I was trying to get her up. You know, and she looked up, and I went to myself, "Oh my God!" Her face was black and blue, and she kept saying, "This is the sign I've been waiting for." And this woman, her friend, said that her husband had beat her, and they got her out of the house from Walnut Creek, and she found solace. She found an answer here. Mm-hmm. So there's so many things that go on that we don't always know about.
Some deeper threads there,
and,
for sure.
And speaking of the bridge, there have been quite a few proposals.
Yes, in 36 years of the display, we had our 68th wedding proposal
oh my gosh, I love
a couple of days ago.
Oh, wow.
And sometimes they don't tell us, you know. This one they told us the week before, so we stopped the line to give them a few intimate moments on the bridge.
Oh,
you know.
that's so nice.
So, well, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, what are some ways that people who are watching, they'll be flocking here? What are your hours? And what do you ask of people that are coming? Because I know it can get kind of crazy and busy. So,
well, we keep telling the people, because as they get closer to Christmas, they say, "Oh my gosh, the line's wrapped around the block and went way down the street, and it was a half-hour wait or whatever." We tell them they should be coming early now on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when it's light.
That's the trick. Mm-hmm.
That's the trick. The gates open at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And Sunday night through Thursday night they close at 9, and then on Friday night, Saturday night, 10.
Okay.
I put those hours so that we wouldn't be an imposition on the neighbors.
Yeah.
None of the neighbors complain. In fact, they send over baked apples and cookies and cakes to the volunteers when they're working. But it was my gift to the city of Livermore, and it's now gone well beyond that.
Yes, I would say so.
There's a bus that comes each year from Stockton, one from Sausalito, one from Manteca, and you know, the people keep coming.
Wow.
And that's what it's about.
That is what it's about. Do you have, if someone wanted to volunteer or wanted to give back, I mean...
You could go on the website, www.casadelpombo.com.
Okay.
And the links are there on how you can volunteer and who to contact. Perfect. The home is called Casa del Pombo. That's Portuguese for House of the Dove. Mm-hmm. There's a dove in every room of the house in either art, painting, ceramic, wood carvings, and there are live doves scattered throughout the aviaries on the back acre. So in 1982, when I was ordained, I dedicated my home to the Holy Spirit. One of the symbols of the Holy Spirit is the dove. Hence, the house of the dove.
Got it.
Yeah.
Love that.
Well, it is just beautiful, and we thank you for giving us a special
Yeah,
tour. We got
so
to see your 44
Wonderful.
trees. We got to see...
I mean, some collections,
Yeah.
and just, it's an incredible experience. But you guys know where to find him, I hope by now.
Yes.
And, yeah.
And certainly,
Wrap
Merry
it up.
Christmas to all.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
And happy holidays, and come enjoy.
All right, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Robin, and this is Deacon Dave.
And of course, we're your guides to all those wonderful people, places, and experiences here in Livermore. We're also realtors reminding you to love where you live
Even more.